This is why we don't go to bed with wet hair. That hurt. Brushing, all that. Don't go to bed with wet hair no matter how tired you are. This is your PSA. When I go to sleep with wet hair, my hair is so greasy. Like, I don't understand why, to be honest with you. It's clean, it's just if I go to sleep with it wet, it's greasy as shit. I saw somebody once getting like roasted on Reddit for saying that, because there's like 2 different Reddits, right? Like, so there's the weird basement dweller, like conspiracy geek Reddit, and then there's like the mean girl, let's talk shit on all of these vloggers and YouTubers and Instagrammers and all this stuff Reddit. I'm gonna let you decide which one you think I'm a part of, because I'm definitely on Reddit. You call me a mean girl, go away. I saw this girl get roasted on there once for saying when she goes to bed with wet hair, it wakes up greasy. But it's true. It's 100% true. Yes, we're using cornstarch. I don't have any dry shampoo, and if you look up dry shampoo, you'll be really disappointed at how much money you've been spending on that when cornstarch is like $1. Just saying. Okay, now that this is being handled, we're just trying to depuff our eyes a little. I have this stuff I keep in the refrigerator. It's cold and it will make me look less tired. I don't know. I slept pretty well. I don't know. I have no motivation to do anything today. I move my hands a lot. I have no motivation to do anything today, so I figured that I will hang out with you because you kind of keep me accountable a little bit. On my handy dandy planner, look how cute. I make for the week everything that needs to get done, so it's like a little menu. And then at nighttime when I prep for the day the next day, I pick what I want to do that's fitting for that day, and I didn't do that last night. So because of that, I have no motivation today. At least I handled this for the most part. Anyway, I got cornstarch all over me. I absolutely hate the way everything is touching me today. I just don't want to wear clothes, but we don't know each other like that, so I have to. And I'm just trying to think of what I am not self-conscious to wear, because people on the internet are mean, but you're my friend, so you're not going to be mean to me, right? Right? I've always had terrible body image issues, but I danced in high school, and you know how that is. Nicknames, they called me Bubbles because my dance uniform was like this one-piece one, and my butt to my shoulders was like one thing because I had a butt. I don't know. Everybody made fun of me for having an ass, which now I love, obviously. And after college a little, I worked places like Twin Peaks, and I was like 110 pounds then. If I can find one, I'll insert a photo here for you. They like to repeatedly rank me as the fattest and the ugliest every single week. So Dean, if you're watching, fuck you a little bit for that. It really fucked with me. But like, thank you for firing me, because that's the best thing for my mental health at that time. Then I was in this relationship where he would say it was just a joke, but be like, I wish you looked like you did when you worked at Twin Peaks. You were so skinny and so pretty. His mom would say things like, oh, she'd be so pretty if she just lose some weight, or, oh, are you on a diet? Well, you should be. And it was just really hurtful. I don't think she meant it maliciously. I think she was just not nice in general. She didn't understand my body type. Okay, we'll go with that, because I have curves, I have girls, I have a butt. She does not. No, she might now. I don't know. If she did, she paid a doctor for them. That was ugly, and we're not gonna be ugly. We're gonna be better people. So that all really added on to it. I have PCOS, and I go up and down 15 pounds all the time. They're the same 15 pounds. They're very inconvenient. I'm at an up time right now, and I think I actually went up about 20-ish off of my ADD medicine last year. I gained some weight from that. I went off antidepressants, gained a lot of weight from that. But so I'm on the up right now, and everything fits me weird, and I don't like it. And then the internet is just me. Somebody said that I gave off Lizzo vibes the other day, and I was like, fuck yeah, like, they think that I'm so cool, and I have so much confidence. And then they were like, oh, they were calling me a fat bitch. That was rude. But anyways, here's our outfit. We're wearing a very see-through, I didn't realize it was so see-through, tank top, this cute little bralette, and leggings that I will inevitably hate the fact that I'm wearing in about 20 minutes. I will let you know when we figure out what we're doing. We are so grateful to Past Me for making these salads in a jar on Sunday. I would make a really cute clip of me getting it out of the refrigerator, but my refrigerator is disgusting. I don't remember the last time I cleaned it. My pine berries are growing mold already, so that's cool. We don't eat it in the jar because that's unrealistic how that works. So we're just gonna dump it into a bowl. The only thing that I didn't do was put the salt and pepper on it in there and the dressing. And I think I'm gonna get like some everything bagel seasoning and put that in it too next time. Okay, so look how good. It looks great. I have a honey mustard plug. I don't know if you've ever been to Logan's, but they make their honey mustard in-house, and it is the best honey mustard in the entire world. I don't care what you say, it is. And I happen to have a very good friend who hooks me up. I just tried to Swiffer my floor, and I walked all the way to get my little Swiffer pads, and they're empty. Who would do that? I would do that because I'm the only one in this house. But you know what? Past me, I told you, is a dick because she just sits around talking about that's future me's problem. But guess what? It's future you. Girl, you better hope time travel does not get existed, or I'm gonna you for being a dick. Okay? We're gonna be better to future us. But I saw this thing the other day, well, it's been a while ago, about how to make your own Swiffer pads. And I have some terry cloth and stuff, so we're gonna do it. We have this and a sewing machine. I'm not seeing a reason this wouldn't work. Okay, I think it said to fold it in half. So it's like doubled up. Make it a little bit bigger than your Swiffer. So I think this is perfect. I just need to cut it. Should I be using pins? Absolutely. Am I? No, because I don't know where they are. Oh wait, wrong way, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna start right here. Stitch-a-rooney this through. Stitch-a-rooney this through. Yeah, I said that. I was talking to my friend Eugene the other day about how you kind of just never really know what you're gonna get with me. To be honest, like I could be building a house, I could be baking a cake, who knows? And at first I was like, haha, that's funny. And then I started vlogging. I guess you're welcome for that. I probably should have trimmed the corners, but we're committed now. So if you follow my vlog because you just love me, then I love you too. I love you too. Thank you for that. Now we're just gonna, we stitched or rooneyed that. Now we're just gonna top stitch. Is it beautiful? Not really. Is it gonna get the job done? I think so. But now I think we have to like measure it so that you can snap it up over the top. Maybe that was for the regular Swiffers because this is a Swiffer wet jet. I think if it goes up over it, like I could stitch, I think I just made this one too long. We're gonna make like 3 more the proper length because it does work. Why are we making them instead of just going and buying wet jet refill things? We can pretend, if you want to pretend, that we're just crunchy and they're sustainable and we don't want to add to landfills, which I mean, like, it is true, this is sustainable and I would prefer to just throw them in the washing machine. But I'm broke. I'm not broke, but I'm on a budget. I don't get paid until August. I don't know if y'all think that I'm joking when I say this, but I'm not. I said something the other day about I was a bitch on a budget, and they were like, yeah, buying groceries. I'm on a budget. I'm not like destitute. If I can save a little money and time by just zippity-doo-dahing this up, I sound 80. I'm gonna zippity-doo-dah this up. Then that's what we're gonna do. Why is it yellow? Because that is the colored terry cloth that I had. Now, I'm aware that not everybody just has terry cloth sitting in a box full of fabric in their garage. So it probably is easier for a lot of people to just go buy Swiffer wet jet refills. And I'm not judging you. I don't really give a damn what you do in your house. That's weird if I did. I do have it, so why not use it? The bobbin ran out at the end of that one. Well, it's almost out. And I absolutely love doing bobbins. It's like the most exciting, coolest thing of ever. Told you that was cool. Now we have 3 and a very long Swiffer Wet Jet reusable pads. We're gonna do a little bit of research today. A couple days ago, I was going through this old article about prohibition in Tennessee and like the Nashville underground crime families, and these people are crazy. They're crazy, but I think I have like 10 pages left in that article, so we're gonna go through that, and then we might make some TikToks about it, because I'm supposed to be, my marketing girl tells me that I'm supposed to be getting people excited because we're gonna be doing the book launch, or the pre-order launch soon, and the more pre-orders, the better. Like, you want me to make content? I can make content. You put pressure on the content, I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna do it at all. We're gonna do some research with that and go all the way through that. And that, we're gonna, that makes no sense. Why do you talk like that? Why do you say things like, why do you get awkward? I'm so awkward. I really am. We're gonna work on some research. Insert your research montage. I know it is a montage, but I have got to come up with better words, because no. Favorite places to do research, especially to start research, is old newspaper articles, because it's kind of hard to argue with what's written down, right? It's easy to find basis and stuff, but things that people said in the past is so crazy to me. Like, I understand that we were living in different times and obviously they didn't know the future, but reading that things were getting different, that funny little Nazi isn't so funny anymore, talking about Adolf Hitler, is the craziest shit to me. And then you have where like, oh hey, they stopped and picked up a string band. But instead of saying a string band, because this is like the 1920s, they say things like he stopped and picked up a Negro string band. And I just don't understand like how that is relevant. And I understand at that time they felt like it was, because it was a different time and things are different, and we're not gonna like come at me and yell at me and cancel me, because this is talking about facts from a newspaper, okay? And also, like, I don't care. You try to cancel Eminem, did he care? No. You try to cancel Morgan Wallen, did he care? No. I don't care. I'm not saying that in a racist way. I'm not Anyway, I just don't understand how it is relevant, the fact that they were black in the string band, but I guess in that time it was. But it's just so weird seeing it written out like that. I've seen that throughout the process of research, but seeing that funny little Nazi isn't funny anymore was just wild. What do you even mean right now? He was funny at one point? Bro. If I ever tell you that Bruno is not spoiled, I am lying to you through my teeth. I decided that I needed a little snack, and Bruno was laying there, and obviously Bruno needs a little snack too. But do I just like give him a milk bone? No. I make him peanut butter milk bone Oreo sandwich cookie. Is that it? Again, no. I make him another one. So now he has 2. Then obviously I have extra peanut butter. You can't just be taking milk bone peanut butter. So I put it on the edge of this little glass bowl, and then you can't just have it in one spot. So I spread it all the way around like I'm about to dip it in sprinkles, which I'm not, because first of all, I don't have any sprinkles, and second, I'm sure they're not good for dogs, and you would tell me all about it. And then you just have a bowl of peanut butter, so he gets some yogurt and fill it up a little bit there. So now it's looking extra delicious. We have the peanut butter smeared edges and milk bone cookies and dog yogurt, but I feel like it needs something else. So then I get my frozen fruit and put a little frozen mango and strawberry action on this thing. If we're being so honest here, this is fancier than any snacky dessert I make myself. Then you just put the little milk bones in as a cute little stirry garnish here, but he's not spoiled.
get it.
I just got so overwhelmed and stressed out. I pre-panicked. I felt like I was gonna get panicky, so I was panicking about panicking because I still really haven't felt like I've done anything productive today. Like, yeah, I've hung out with you, but I don't have to be productive every single day. I'm allowed to have days off, and I forget that. Bruno would like you to see how pretty his face is, apparently. But I forget that because writing the book and, you know, having the website, making content, all this stuff, none of it has like solid, you have to do this day. So I just feel like I have to do it every single day. I don't know, this is so, I'm allowed to take days off, I guess. But I just felt like I was being so mean mean. But this makes no, I'm a shark. I have a shark blanket on. I just feel like a lazy ass. And I know I'm not a lazy ass. And my friend Eugene said that I was being too hard on myself, and it sounds like I've been very busy all day and that I need to be nicer to his friend, which he's right. I'm a dick to his friend. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to read. I think I kind of just give up on the day. Like, I'm not going to stop vlogging for the day like I originally was, but like, I don't need to do 100 things every single day. That's what got me to the whole burnout to travel writing to begin with. And we're not going to try to have a stroke again because that also wasn't fun or something that most people do in their 20s. So we're going to learn to be nicer to ourselves. And I guess we're going to just take a little shark read. I'm reading this book, and I know most of you don't care and you will never read these books, but I will link it like always. But I'm reading this book about like these people are writers. They're like competing for columnists, but they're also in like this magical historic world where there's like gods having wars, and like the girl's brother is fighting for one of the gods, and then she's like competing against this guy to be a columnist. But she's got like this thing, she writes letters and she puts them in her wardrobe, and it goes to her brother, but it's not really her brother, and she finds that out, and the person sends it back and is like, yo, I'm not Forrest. And she's like, well, why are you reading other people's mail then? She doesn't know this yet, but I know this, and you now know this, but she does not know this, that's actually the guy she's competing against, and he's like in an arranged marriage because for some reason it's his fault that his parents only have one kid. I don't know. It's a good book. It's a good book. So I think we're gonna just make a little sleepy girl mocktail and read for a little bit. That might be good for us right now as a shark. Such a little asshole from that snack I just gave him. I want something desserty, and we don't really have dessert. We don't have anything in the house. Actually, we still have yet to be to the grocery store. So we're gonna make something. Let's see how it goes. My new favorite kind of dish, apparently. We're gonna be making this in a jar. Chia seeds. I don't have milk, but I do have creamer. That was pretty sweet, wasn't it? I'm practically a videographer, a film director, or something. I feel like this is nowhere near enough chia seeds. Do you think put another like half scoop in? Everything that I've seen has it like with granola and stuff, but I have like 4 pieces of granola left in my little granola thing. And mostly granola is just oatmeal, right? So like, we're just, you think? Stir it up. It's still kind of runny. I don't know, should we taste it? It certainly tastes like something. That's for sure. Maybe we'll let it sit up a little more, because right now it just kind of tastes like coffee creamer with some crap in it. Thank you for hanging out with me and Bruno today. It was a really good day. I still feel like we got nothing done, but that's okay because, like we talked about, we don't have to be doing stuff 24/7 every single day. We have to relax sometimes too. Bruno has no problem with that. He's ready for bed. He said goodbye, friends. But we're gonna read for a little bit, and then we're gonna talk on the phone for a little bit, and then we're gonna get some sleep. I made a second Sleepy Girl mocktail. I did put the valerian root in this one. I didn't put it in the one earlier. I just liked the flavor. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with us today, and we're gonna be doing some more fun stuff. We're vlogging every day this week. Every single day. So they're not going to come out every single day, but it's going to be fun. In case you were wondering if we're older than dirt, we are. We're so old already, ready for bed. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave me a comment, talk to me about all the fun you had hanging out with me today. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Coey with the questions. On TikTok, it's Chatting with Coey. And that guy has an Instagram too. It's Bruno like the bear. Okay, love you. Sweet dreams. See you soon.